Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Never7, The End of Infinity. Last time with Haruka, we got to see her first ending, I guess you would say. We are truly on her path now. Surprise car accident. Wow. I was expecting the puppy to get hit, but I wasn't expecting her. Wow. Anyway, that was pretty crazy ending. But it's not the. But the strange thing is, it's not the real ending on how these things work. If it keeps working like Yuka did, Yuka did two routes or two rounds, I guess you could say, two loops, the infinite loop. Yeah, I guess you could say. So I'm guessing same thing with Haruka. You only get one extra chance. So definitely curious where this is gonna go. Definitely curious. Yeah. So according to a comment from Mr. Dawson before, you have to actually work on the second route for Haruka. She ain't easy like Yuka was, you know. So gonna have to work harder. You can't just get her drunk and say that she has an easy ending. So yeah. So let's get rolling, shall we? As I wake up, I kick the covers off the bed with all my strength. Still half asleep, I blankly stare at the ceiling. I realize I'm freezing. My body soaked with sweat all over. Haruka, what happened to Haruka? Despite my body's protest, I raise my left arm to check the time on my watch. Monday the 1st, 9:17 a.m. I lower my arm. Phew. Take a deep breath. My whole body feels sluggish. My parched throat begs for water. Taking another deep breath. A dream, huh? What an awful nightmare. The first? What? Isn't that impossible? That's right, last night I definitely went out on a walk with Haruka. And then she tried to save that puppy. A dream? Was that a dream? However, I remember it quite clearly for a dream. Also, I don't just remember that moment. Have memories of what happened before that and the day before that and the day before that one. When I want to remember the various events that happened during the count. So if I assume those memories are real, then does that mean... Well, there's no way that's possible. Totally smart mocking myself. Then in that moment, the door to my room is violently thrown open with enough force to break it. Standing in the doorway, I see. What would have been really funny is if it was Haruka with and you can see Yuka in the background go like, just really shocked, like, why did this girl just run in front of me and bust open his door? That'd been funny, or even funnier, if it was one of those instances like in the cartoons where they're flattened, when somebody's standing behind the door and somebody opens it. That would be a pretty amusing sight. Yuka's repeating herself. She said the exact same thing on the morning of the 1st. Why is she so sensitive to this stuff? I'm not getting. I was thinking that maybe she was sensitive to it because I don't know. I was thinking that last time maybe it's because you were on her path. So is Yuka always going to be your buddy on the second loop? I'm trying to change things. That would make it interesting. instead of trying to hook up with her, you'd be, or not, or I guess you'd continue hooking up with her. You'd try to, she would help you out trying to save Haruka or whoever you happen to be on their path. Astounded, I'm unable to answer. Pika firmly stares at my eyes with her mouth half open. This is kind of awkward. I brush past the perplexed Yuka and head into the living room with an uneasy suspicion. Or maybe it just defaults back to how she was the last time, where she just thought it was a dream, and you kind of confirmed it with her after the whole ordeal at the ledge of the shrine thing. I think I ought to confirm the facts. The living room is empty. Before long, the door slowly opens. The girl passes by me without stopping. Okay. Seems confirmed. I can only silently stare at her as she walks away, her back face to me. Is this actually reality? Perhaps I'm still dreaming. I stare at the girl's back, my breath having been taken away. It's Haruka. Haruka. Right now, Haruka is here, right in front of me. She's warm and breathing. Haruka, who shouldn't be alive, is a short distance away. My heart is filmed. Yes, they're filming his heart. It's for candid camera, by the way. My heart is filled to the brim with a surge of happiness. Heat spreads throughout my body as my heart dances wildly. Wrapped up in an entrancing sense of ecstasy, I stagger to my feet and head over towards Haruka. I stand next to Haruka, who's in front of the kitchen sink, and blankly stare at her. At least I didn't go running up and just hug her or something, or kiss her, because that'd be incredibly awkward for her if she doesn't know the last week to him. Without a word, she turns the sink faucet, filling her glass cup with water. With a tiny sound, she drinks the entire cup in one large gulp. Haruka, you're alive. Those words instinctively come out of my heart, out of my mouth. I almost say heart. I climb up. I don't know how I should answer her. My mind is still in chaos. I'm unable to fully grasp the reality before me. Alive, Haruka doesn't bother to turn towards me as she asks this. Instead, she blankly stares at the dripping faucet. She's exactly the same as that scene from the day that's been deeply carved into my memories. Haruka. Haruka. I don't know what I want to tell her. All I want to say is her name. Haruka says this quite suddenly. What? All he was saying was her name. What's she talking about? What's she talking about? Such painful words. It feels like everything we've worked towards has crumbled up into dust. Haruka has lost sight of it once again. Her heart. Haruka slips right by me and returns to the living room. I go after her while sorting things out of my head. It's at that point that he shows up in your living room while rubbing the sleep out of his eyes.
Yeah.
He says that in such a gaudy voice that it causes me to shiver repulsively. He asks Haruka this as he ignores my presence. While laughing, he glares at me again. His eyes are filled with scorn. It's the same. Everything's exactly the same. Which means that today really is the first. No, it's too early to be jumping to conclusions, right? I mean, saw her hit by a car. I saw her die. She's right there in front of me now. And this is going exactly the same as it did the first, so. Nah, it could still be, you know, something explainable that isn't repeating time. Actually, I was already thinking this. And they mentioned Yuka's a clone. Yuka's a clone. Haruka's a clone. Actually, I mean, what would be stopping if any of them? They could all be clones, and they, you know, and the whole thing could be one big crazy setup. Actually, here's a crazy but somewhat plausible idea here. What if, since they keep bringing up clones, what if this is a whole experiment on what people would do with a second chance, and they arrange this whole thing with clones. They clone these people. They don't know that they're clones, except for one of them, and they let the guy make decisions, you know, throughout the week, and then at the end of it, they execute like this, you know, end of the week thing, you know, like where Yuka and them are drawn to the shrine. Although that seems a little bit. That would seem like that'd be hard to predict, somewhat. Well, actually, they wind up figuring out how to convince the Kurumi clone to go missing. But they got her there in the first place. Then that would be the conclusion that they would both make on the last day. So they would wind up somehow making it there. Yeah, but anyway, that would be a crazy thing right there. And after every 2 weeks, they wipe his memory, and they bring in a new clone of the person who died, and do that. It'd be crazy. It'd be insane and pretty sick, but that's a pretty crazy twist on it. Alright, I'll try to confirm if today really is the first. Anyway, Haruka is alive. You know, and this is on an island, away from everyone else. I mean, I don't think I'm predicting what this game's about. Reaffirming that fact allows me to calm down a bit. I decided to try my best to let this day go by as I remember it. Yuka's terrible breakfast. My conversation with Kurumi, who accidentally delivered the pizza to us instead of sake. After that, we leave to go play tennis. Just like the last April 1st, I follow after Haruka. Haruka's on top of the wrecked ship, washed up on the shore. It's just like back then. She's sitting on the bow of the ship, firmly staring at the ocean. Her soft hair sways in the sea breeze. She suddenly looks my way. Our eyes meet. Haruka mutters this. I followed you here. Because I was worried about you. Haruka. Haruka, don't say that. You stay like this, then in 5 days. At that time. Makoto! Haruka! Doko? Haruka-chan! I hear Yuka and Okiko's voices in the distance. I turn around to find small human figures walking down the coastline road. Haruka also seems to have noticed them. She quickly hides in the shade of the ship. I follow her lead and hide behind the boat. Now here's a question. Was there a way that I could have gotten Haruka's ending without the ship scene? Because that would be... I would wonder how this would roll out. You know, unfold if I hadn't done that before. Maybe there's key scenes you have to do with each character. Okay, not important. Keep it going. Several minutes later, Yuka and Okiko's voices disappear. Haruka places her hand on my shoulder. When I nod, she steps out from her hiding place and starts walking towards the beach. As she walks on the sand, she takes off her shoes and socks. Haruka!
何？裸になると思った？
No. Haruka nonchalantly soaks her bare feet into the ocean. This is the Haruka path, obviously. Not about Haruka, but where most of the main characters' lines are simply Haruka. But then again, my itchy nose says that that's a pretty big anime staple. You'll see that in anime. You'll see like in Dragon Ball. Goku will be up there fighting, and everybody be like, Goku. The different characters. While they're somehow observing the battle in different ways that aren't completely explained. But anyway, I guess that's kind of you don't really. That never happens. I never just go like people's names. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe everybody does that. But me, her eyes are fixed on the faraway horizon, or maybe it's kind of a stage thing. Like I know in plays they used to have soliloquies. Well, nobody actually speaks soliloquy like ways. People did it in plays to explain the story and kind of focus the attention, on what needs to happen. So I guess it's kind of, they're showing who the thoughts are about. I guess. I just have something I want to say. Is it Haruka? The words you said earlier sounded kind of lonely.
寂しい。何が？
Because I'm different. You said that earlier, didn't you? And this morning you also said this. Because I am nothing. I have no heart. That's the way you think, right? I say this. Taken aback, Haruka turns to face me. A distinctly disturbed expression rises to her face.
そう。私には心が。
Haruka hesitates
どうし
mid-speech.
て？
Oh, did she not get the chance to say she has no heart? I don't think she did.
ど
Huh?
うして私のこと？
I know a lot about you. There's nothing creepy about that statement. I know a lot about you. We only met this morning, as far as you know. Haruka firmly stares at me. I spontaneously embrace Haruka. I wrap my arms tightly around her, holding her close. Again, nothing creepy about somebody. I frantically loosen my embrace at those words. I'm sorry, I was just so
つい？
so happy that I got to see you again.
何のこと？
No, I doubt you'd believe me, even if I told you. The reason doesn't matter. Anyway, it's because I'm happy. Haruka's stare almost feels like it hurts. Her eyes are filled with curiosity. Complex feelings of bafflement mixed with expectation appear in those eyes. Okay. And Haruka suddenly
キ
speaks.
スしたことある？
Huh?
したことある？
What's going on? This is definitely, I become flustered from Haruka's unexpected question. The answer that comes out of my mouth is... I like once being an answer. Now, do I have to remember what I chose last time? Crap, do I? I don't know. I remember... Dang it. I choose last time? I think it did say Yeah, the first time, so no, the second time, so that would be. It would be once. I'm assuming that it counts towards the first uh, loop, which I like. Once. I'm gonna say once. Once. That's my answer. I certainly did kiss her on the forehead back then. On that afternoon, on the day Haruka and I went fishing together. I wonder if she remembers this, if she's actually remembering this crap somehow. Whether the hug jogged her memory somehow. But you shouldn't really ask something like that.
そうなの。
Yeah,
じゃあどうして人はキスするの？
it's to demonstrate their love and confirm their feelings for each other.
確かめ合う。
That's right.
じゃあキスして。キス。
Haruka draws her face close to mine. Her expression begins to overwhelm my senses. Okay, this is moving a lot faster than this time. For some reason, the event that was supposed to happen in 2 days is starting now. But I can kiss you for a reason like that. I repeat the same words as last
じゃあ
time.
誠には私に対する愛情がないってこと？
No, that's not it. I vigorously declare this. The feelings of affection I have towards Haruka now are so much greater than they were at our last kiss that there's no way to compare the difference between them.
それじゃあ
Alright, I understand. Well then, close your eyes. Says the exact same thing as last time, I think. Haruka quietly shuts her eyes. Did that make any noise? Because there's no way not to close your eyes. There's no way not to close your eyes quietly. That's not the point of this whole scene. I stare at her face. Haruka's cheeks quiver like jelly from nervousness. Her beckoning small lips glisten. Same thing. I gently kiss Haruka on the forehead. It's just a peck and lasted only for a moment. For some reason, I feel embarrassed and quickly draw back. Haruka's eyes snap open as she stares at me.
これが
When I return Haruka's gaze, a faint blush appears on her cheeks. I am completely captivated by her eyes. The cold waves loudly splash against our feet. Haruka's cheeks are bathed in sunlight. The sea breeze begins to gently blow in the space between us. Wonder how long I've been watching Haruka like this. For Haruka's sake alone, I will live through the next 6 days. I think this over and over again. I will never let Haruka say she has no heart ever again, because Haruka is her own person. Afterwards, I once again decide to let everything happen exactly the way it did before. Our meeting with Kurumi, Izumi-san, and Saki, buying the rice, our dinner of paella, going to the pool late at night, and then in the earthquake. Every single thing is a repeat of the events I experienced in the past. It's like watching a scene from a recording replay in front of me. It's rather surreal. It's not just the events. I think I'm unconsciously repeating my own actions too. You are. Right now, I'm on the open terrace in Luna Beach. Perhaps to go along with this, I should repeat the same horrible jokes I did last time too. We're all excited after the pool incident, discussing whether or not to go to the pool tomorrow. Since I already know what the final verdict is, I stare off into space as I tune out the conversation. Just what am I? Even though I have memories of the future, everything else is exactly the way it was from the past, including my body and surroundings. I think as hard as I can, but I can't figure out how it's possible. I'm guessing Yuka is just very sensitive to it. So, but once you didn't have the strong connection to her before, she don't recall it. I guess maybe just go nuts. That's possible. Hear Yuka's conspicuously high voice. Stop thinking and focus on the conversation. Sounds like it's a good idea because they're doing stuff. It sounds like they're doing stuff that they didn't do last time.
商店街にスキューバの道具を貸してくれるところがあるらしいから。
Oh wait, maybe they did. That sounds familiar.
それは無理よ、奥彦くん。
え、どうしてですか？ライセンスならちゃんと持ってますよ、僕。
そうじゃなくて、明日は波が高いから。
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. This
波が？
happened. What if I can skip this now?
そう、
This is what not skip, but
南
I'm
の方に季節外れの熱帯低気圧が来てて、明日からうねりが高くなるらしいの。
Yeah, okay, I remember this now.
漁師の源さんが言ってたことだから間違いないわ。沖の方が荒れてるから漁に出れないってぼやいてたもの。それに今回の低気圧、移動速度が遅いから1週間ぐらいはダメかもよ。
This is horrible. I can't believe I forgot about something so important. Taking Haruka and escaping the island. That was supposed to be my last resort. Izumi-san, if that's true, then does that mean the ferry won't go?
そりゃ当然海が落ち着くまで運休でしょうね。どうしたの誠？はあ、大丈夫。たったの1週間くらいだったら合宿が終わる頃には運行も再開しているんじゃない？
Yeah, you're right.
どうかした、はるかちゃん？
様子が変。
もしかして石原のこと？気にしちゃダメだよ。こいつはいつでも変なんだから。
Your face is strange. Haruka looks at me with concern. I return it with a reassuring smile. Yes, I'm alright, even if I can't leave the island. I'll get through this somehow. Because this time I have my memories. My memories are my strongest weapon. I'd be shit out of luck with it if it was me. Oh, man. Seriously, I walk into the other room to do something and I'll be like, and I'll just stand there and be like, what did I come in here to do? I can't remember. I just grabbed a soda. maybe my memory is what's made me fat. That maybe they don't need diet pills. Maybe people need memory pills to help them lose weight. So don't worry, Haruka. You have nothing to worry about. Before long, the time has come for us to return to the lodge. We walked down Moon Beach. Like last time, we decided to return by walking down the beach. Suddenly, I stopped walking. I just remembered something. That's right, it was definitely around here that I found that bell. Dang, my nose. It's so bad that I want to chop it off sometimes. Someday I'm gonna do a video and it'll be like well, I was about to say Mike Tyson, but he chopped his ear. He bit a guy's ear off. Same with like Van Gogh or Picasso. Who cut their ear off? I can't remember. It was one of them. But anyway, last time because I'm ending this right now. Not the Let's Play, just the video. Hope you folks enjoyed. This is definitely interesting. I was thinking she would have her memory of the last week, but maybe Makoto and Yuka are the only people capable of that. Yeah, they must be the only people who are sensitive about that sort of thing. So maybe the others are a little bit. It seems like in the last one. Like the first round when they went play tennis. Yeah, when he was helping her search for her ball. It seemed like he said something about none of them were using the respective words to show respect. Honorifics, that's the word. That none of them were using them to each other. So perhaps they all have something memorized that they are still intact. So yeah, that blows the whole clone theory out of the water. Unless it's something like that Arnold movie. So yeah, I'm going to quit rambling on. So I do hope you folks enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next one. Farewell there, folks.